review unit of the iPad Pro. It's the latest iPad Pro from Apple. And yeah, I got the 10.5 inch variant. There's a 12.9 inch variant, but have you seen my hands, guys? I mean, look at it. Anyways, for those that are looking to get theirs, there's a store in Nigeria that sells the latest Apple products, and they're called Plug Devices. And yeah, I'll put up their contact right now so you can give them a call. They also deliver, and trust me when I say I have been around okay, not around the world, but I have been to like different stores in Ikeja and even outside of Ikeja, and they are the only ones that have this. With that said, guys, can we unbox this already? This is the iPad Pro, and there's one thing that is really obvious, and it's the display. I think the display is one of its best features, and the reason is it is really fast and smooth. You'd hardly notice any latency. One of the reasons for this is something called promotion. Now I'm sure you're, but yeah, promotion means the iPad Pro comes with 120Hz display. Yeah, what that means is that the screen refreshes itself 120 times a second instead of 60 times a second, so you get a faster and smoother transition. So with that said, let's move to the buttons and placement. So the first thing you'd notice, or the first thing that is staring at my face, is the 7MP front-facing camera, and the next thing is the bezel. The bezels have been reduced. And moving to the bottom of the device, you discover the Touch ID. Yes, Apple has integrated the Touch ID 2.0, which of course supports fingerprint and Apple Pay. Now moving to the top of the device, you have the power button, you have your dual speaker grills. Next is this, guys.
Yes! I don't know what they were thinking.
What was Apple thinking? I mean, they included the earphone jack, which is quite surprising because honestly I thought they would remove it, but it's there. Moving downwards, you have the dual speaker and the charging port. Now it supports fast charge, and yeah, it has 4 speakers in total. 4 speakers, guys. So I'll be testing that out right now to see how loud it gets. Wow, guys. Wow. Hey, oh my god, guys, this is actually loud. It's loud. It's not chinko. To the back of the device, there's a major format alert. But before we get to the major format alert, you'd notice, especially if you get the cellular and Wi-Fi variant, you'd notice the antenna bands, and yeah, there's a camera bump. There's a camera bump. Yes, it's like the camera bump on the iPhone 7, but I do not like the fact that the iPhone 7 had a camera bump. So I don't like the fact that the iPad Pro also has a camera bump. So for those who are wondering, the iPad Pro has the same camera on the iPhone 7. That's the 13MP back-facing camera with true LED flash. Now moving to the side of the device, you have your independent volume buttons. You have the SIM card tray. Now to the other side of the device, you have the smart connector. Now what this will do is that it will allow you to connect the iPad to Apple's smart accessories. So if you have the Apple keyboard, for example, this can be connected to it. Unfortunately, the iPad Pro doesn't come with Apple keyboard or Apple pen, so you have to buy those separately. Yeah. The only thing I do not like is the fact that this thing right here has a camera bump. Now when it comes to the software side of things, you have about 4 GB of RAM, you have the latest A10X Fusion processor, which means that this thing is going to be fast, but I'm going to test that in my full review. You have a feature called True Tone Display. Now what True Tone Display will do for you is that it will adapt the iPad's display to your environment. Now I do not think I like this feature, majorly because I do not like my screen looking warm. When it comes to OS, the iPad Pro ships with the iOS 10, no iOS 11. Of course, when the iOS 11 is made available, this will be updated as well. Now, how does this thing feel in the hand? It feels quite good actually. It doesn't feel heavy in the slightest. And of course, to test this, I have this right here. So it weighs about 475, which is not bad at all. Now, can this thing replace your PC? Of course not! I mean, this can never replace my laptop. laptop. I'm sorry, Apple. Of course, it has the latest specs. I mean, 4 GB of RAM, I mean, 810X Fusion processor and whatnot. But I'm sorry, it cannot replace my PC. Reason being that I love my trackpad so much. I love my trackpad. So with that said, what do you think about the new iPad Pro? Do you like it? Do you like it? Now, for the price, it's about 450,000. I'm not so sure, but it's within that range. And like I said earlier, for those that want to get the latest Apple products, you can get them from Plug Devices. They are your best bet when it comes to anything Apple. That is it. Do not forget to follow me. Do not forget to subscribe. I remain Tobiayeli, aka Miss Techie. Do have a lovely day.